Interesting, isn't it, when you think about it? Because now Prince Harry's launched his big comeback, Ayla Norma Desmond, literally on the world stage, and it's getting sort of mixed reviews. And that's just being kind. But of course, the bigger problem for Harry now is repositioning his own brand, the brand of Sussex, whatever you want to call it. This is a modern day term, isn't it? Nowadays, it simply was called whether people liked you or not, your profile, your status, celebrity status, whatever you want to call it. But brands sell. And if people don't buy into a brand, then you simply can't sell. And that's what Harry and Meghan are simply now. So you would have thought really that coming back here to the United Kingdom for a longer stint to celebrate his much vaulted, Invictus, Heart of Invictus documentary streaming on Netflix would have been the obvious choice for some publicity. Now, while he's popping over here for said charity event, the one person that's simply not returning is his wife, the former actress Meghan Markle. But here's the true reason why. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you today. By the way, they talk about girl power, don't they? And I often say this to you ladies out there because women rule the world. We blokes know this deep down. Yes, we do. We do. Just admit it. We do. It's far easier to admit these things. I'm sure you'll agree. But while I'm just pulling your leg, way back in 1936, on this day at Alexandra Palace for the BBC, a lady truly did make mega history. She was the very first female announcer on BBC television. That's right, the fledgling service from Ali Pali, as it was affectionately known. And she was the very first female voice to be heard on there. So when people talk about, I'm breaking the glass ceiling, I'm changing the landscape, girls have done it so many years beforehand. It's just sadly they're not recognised. So today I thought we'd mention Elizabeth Cowell, a lady who truly did break whatever ceilings we're talking about. Back as ever, though, to your breaking royal story of the day. Fascinating stuff, as I say, with Prince Harry's docu-series. Obviously not as popular as one might have expected, but then on the other side of the coin, there was a lot of him, was there not? But now all eyes are focused on Harry's return back into the public domain as he heads over to Germany this now coming month. It's interesting when you think about it, is really this. You see, Prince Harry, point blank, if you like, is going to be returning here to the United Kingdom for the World Child charity event, Singularly Alone. A lot of people are simply asking, well, why is Meghan not coming? Of course, the usual stuff about not wanting to leave the children, etc. Clearly, the children could travel with her, but there seems to be some mystery as to why she doesn't want to take them out of the United States. I'll park that one there. But what the bigger story is simply this. She truly is holding out for this from His Majesty the King and Queen Camilla. According to that very well-placed source, they simply want their apology. It's on the public stage. That is literally some kind of, affirmation, if you like, about exactly how badly they were treated within the British monarchy. Harry agrees, Meghan standing steadfast and saying she does not plan to return back into the United Kingdom until that is forthcoming. Everything now is sort of thrown into that as well. The eviction from Frogmore Cottage, the removal, etc., from the royal website. She feels more than ever, get this, allegedly, she is the person that requires a personal apology from the British monarchy. Now, as I've said to you before, this could be a long time coming, and perhaps she might even see grey hair. But the bottom line is there are no plans for His Majesty the King to address such ridiculous and outlandish claims as one can imagine. Meghan, though, could use this for a long time as a very palatable excuse to the former royal known as Prince Harry. It's a developing story, and as ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.